Hey yo, it's your boy Big O back again with another video. Yeah, I'm doing something a little bit different this time as well. I'm reviewing a product that might not get a whole lot of views, but I just wanted to review it because you know, it's new to me. It's something I use with my business every day. I own my own TV mounting and appliance installation company, and I have to use this type of product every day. I ordered this from Amazon. A link will be in the description if you want to grab one of these. And Amazon, I love Amazon. They 1 day shipping now, and for free. It's ridiculous. I ordered this Thursday, got it Friday. Ridiculous. And I think it's 25, either it's 22 or $25, but I'll check it and I'll put that in the description too. But anyway, we're gonna talk about stud finders. This is a stud finder from TackLife. It's gotten good, decent reviews from what I've seen on Amazon, and I think it might be a good product. So that's why I bought it. I needed another stud finder. The one I had when I first started my business, like 4 or 5 years old, it finally it's done. So I had to get another one. But anyway, let's get into it. It's going to be unboxing and using this. Nothing on the back. Really nothing on the side. The future of tools. I guess TackLife is going to be the future of tools. And it says thanks for choosing TackLife. So let's get out our unboxing knife and get this joint open. Huh. No, that didn't work. Let's try the side. All right. Let's open this up and see what we got here. Like I said, I use stud finders every day for my business, the TV mounting part especially. And that's what I tell anybody, man. Don't watch these other YouTube videos about, like, hey, I can show you how to mount your TV with some drywall anchors. Don't do that shit. And I mean, I don't hate to cuss, but no, TV's gonna fall on the floor. I mean, I got a 65-inch TV. I gotta take care of the wires, but that's my 65-inch TV right there, and I mounted it myself. Ran the electrical. Those wires that are hanging down are for my sound bar. I need to hide the wires for my sound bar and the PlayStation controller hanging on for dear life. But anyway, but the TV is up there securely. I actually can hang from the mount. I weigh over 300 pounds and I can hang from the mount. Don't watch these other YouTube videos. I mean, if you can afford lunch, you can afford a freaking stud finder. And you can use for more than just mounting TVs, for hanging pictures securely, artwork, stuff that weighs more than a few pounds you want to put up on the wall. Man, get your damn stud finder. This one may be good, so that's why I'm doing a review on it. Anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. See what we got here. We got the product itself. If I can get it out of here. Oh, damn. It's in there tightly. All right. Okay, so this is the product itself. This is the warranty card. I'm never going to have to use that. And the user's manual, but hey, we're all, 36 on the ACT, 1600 on the SAT. We're all geniuses here, so we don't need to read this shit. All right. And we got this 12-volt battery for the stud finder. Let's take a look at the stud finder very quickly. See what we got here. Oh, I kind of like it. I like the weight of it. Feels like my other stud finder. It's got these little felt pads on the back at the top and the bottom, so when you're sliding across the wall, it slides smoothly. You hear that? You don't hear any plastic grinding up against this wood. You just hear that felt pad sliding up against this easily to slide. But yeah, that's cool. And this is obviously where the battery goes. Let's take this battery out of the wrapper. Pause the video while I do this and load it up. All right, we got the battery in. Put the back on. All right. And it works. All right, and I'm looking at on here, there's two settings. You have stud scan and thick scan. Thug scan. Stud scan is for regular walls. Normal drywall, like in here, most regular homes, residential, is going to be about 3/4 inch thick. Now in commercial buildings, it may be up to like an inch or inch and a half thick. Most of it's going to be about an inch. And but that's typically in commercial buildings. Sometimes it might be an inch and a half in commercial buildings, because commercial buildings sometimes they can be very thick. And then typically in commercial buildings you have metal studs inside the wall instead of wood. So you need this stud skin, you need that thick skin mold to go through thicker surfaces. But obviously you hold this down, put it up against the wall so it can calibrate itself, and you slide it left to right to pick up the studs. I'm going to go to the wall right over here to the left and show you how it works. And we're going to quickly find out if it works or not. All right, we're at the wall here. There's my Jordans and some LeBrons on the end. I'm going to do a review on the LeBrons at a later date. But I wanted to look at this outlet here because that actually will help me to show you exactly where the stud is. Now, with the outlet, this is a great way to find out if there's a stud, if this stud finder works or not. Because with the outlet, when this house was built, there's a blue electrical box behind here. And that's what holds all the wires and everything behind this faceplate. Now, that blue box, that electrical box, is nailed into a stud. So there should be a stud either right here on the right side or right here on the left side. And you can easily knock on the wall to kind of tell where the stud is. Ooh, okay. That's kind of tough. It sounds similar on both sides. Let me try it with another hand. Okay, I think it's on the left side. That sounds a little bit more hollow on that side. All right, so I'm gonna put this here, put it close to the outlet so you can see. All right, and it's calibrated. I'm gonna slide it to the left. We're up against the right corner, not picking up any. I'm picking up a little something. All right. I don't like this so far. Let's try one more time. First thing, it takes a long time to calibrate. Not really digging that. I'm sliding it over, sliding it over. You should have picked up something. All right, let's try this one more time because it is kind of trolling me. This might not be a good stud finder. All right, let's slide it. All right, not picking up anything yet. Oh, all right, it finally works. Got the edge of the stud there. Slide a little bit more. Edge of the stud was there. So stud goes from there to there, and that's about how wide a stud is. Typically studs, they're 2x4. A 2x4 stud is usually, I want to say, about 96 inches long. Well, actually not 96, 92 and 5/8. I have no idea why they do it 92 and 5/8. I used to work at Lowe's, so I knew at one point in time, but I don't know anymore. But yeah, anyway, but the true dimensions of a 2x4, you would think are 2 inches by 4 inches, but actually a 2x4 is only about 1 3/4 inches thick and only about 3.5 inches wide. But it's enough to mount a TV or anything else that you need to attach to it. So let's try one more time. Let it calibrate. Slide it to the left. Should start picking up the stud now. There we go. So it is on the left side, as I stated. And it's the edge of it right there. All right, so I guess it's working decently well. All right, so in conclusion, I'll put it like this. From what the jury's kind of still out on this one. Compared to the stud finders I typically use from what is the name of the company? They're the yellow stud finders. Zircon, yes. Compared to Zircon, this, from what I can tell so far, is inferior. It takes a long time to calibrate. When I say calibrate, put it on the wall, you press the button, it calibrates itself, and then you can slide it from side to side to find studs. Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It takes about a second and a half. Let's try that one more time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It takes about 2 Mississippis, about 2 seconds for it to calibrate itself. That's a lot. Typically with my zircon stud finder, it takes about a half a second to maybe 3/4 of a second for it to calibrate itself. And it finds studs quickly and easily. It can find the edge of the stud quickly and easily. So, and for the price, I mean, this actually costs more than the zircon stud finders that I have. And it's slower and it's not quite as accurate. So, but that's just from using it a couple of times in my house. I'm going to have to take it out in the field, use it for a few weeks to see exactly how it does. So, I mean, I'll do an update on it. But as for right now, I mean, if you're a weekend warrior or something like that, you want something halfway decent, I say, okay, maybe. But honestly, I really wouldn't recommend it for that because you can get stud finders for cheaper than this, that in my opinion are going to be faster and going to be more accurate. So, I mean, if I had to give it a grade, I would give it maybe a C+ or so. I mean, because it will find studs and it does calibrate itself, but it takes a little time for it to do so. And you have to calibrate it every time you use it on the wall. So yeah, as far as right now, if I had to give it a grade just from using it for about 3 minutes, I would give it about a C-. But anyway, I'll do an update video on it to show you exactly. But I mean, if you could get one of these for less than $20, I say go for it. But otherwise, there are other alternatives out there that are going to be faster than this, faster and more accurate than this. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.